So stop, take a break. I am heading to Lance Creek, still in Georgia, day 3 of hiking, and I'm gonna rant about hammock camping for a minute or 3. I'm so over it. I am so over hammock camping. There are many pros and cons to camping in a hammock, and the cons have now outweighed the pros. I'm over it. I'm so over it. So pros to camping in a hammock: if there's 2 trees, you pretty much have a spot to camp. Like, you can camp about anywhere. Stealth camping, campsite, whatever. You can camp between whatever. Heck, you can camp between 2 trucks if you got a hammock. But anyways, not in the wilderness. Whatever. Not the point. You can camp wherever. That's a pro. Second pro, you have a seat. If you sit down, you have a chair to sit on at any time. And that's always a plus, because, you know, you're sitting on the ground a lot when you're out in the woods. So it's always nice to have a chair. So that's a plus to hammock camping. The other plus is it's cooler, I feel like, at least. It breathes really easily. And the best part about hammock camping, that is my absolute favorite, is like when you go to sleep at night and you like peek your little head out and you look up at the stars. That's just beautiful. And then in the morning, you peek your little head out and you can look up and you can see the sunrise. Like, that is my favorite part about hammock camping, 100%. But the cons to hammock camping, as a female especially, is I don't really have much place to change. Yes, you can set up a rain fly or a little tarp over it, but I like a little more privacy. I was doing a wet wipe bath, and I looked like this weird little wiggle worm in my hammock trying to wash myself. And I was like, I'm so over this. I'm so done. And so I was like, no, I want a place where I can wash and dry, and I can have that in a tent. But my hammock, I'm doing the weird wiggle worm. Same thing for changing. You know, sometimes I go down behind a tree, or I just flop it off where I'm standing. But out of respect to the people around me, I like to do a little bit of coverage. And I don't have that in a hammock. I'll just look stupid. The other con that I missed for hammock camping was it's cold. It's so cold. That's my own fault, because I didn't bring a sleeping pad. So yes, that part is my fault. Thankfully, Julian, one of the guys who I met, he let me use his sleeping pad. Thank you so much. But I can't use Julian's sleeping pad forever, because it's cold, and he needs his sleeping pad back. So that was one of the other things. I was just like, I can't do it. It's too cold. And so I am so done. So when I get to Neil's Crossing tomorrow, Neil Gap Mountain Crossings, the outfitter there, I am buying a tent. I don't care what it costs me. I'll donate my arm, but I want a tent. And I'm going to ship my hammock and my straps back, and that's it. I'm done with hammock camping. If it was a weekend, I'll do it. But for this whole long 4 or 5 month trek, I'm done with the hammocks. You know, I love you and I love your hammocks, but I can't camp in it anymore like this. So I will be getting a tent, and I will be happy. Also, last thing, and then I'm done, I swear, is it gets dirty. I like to keep my stuff clean. Yeah, why the heck are you out in the woods if you like clean? I like to keep my stuff clean. I like to lay my pack down, and then stuff falls on the ground. I have to pick it up and dust it off, and it irks me. And so I like to have a space to unpack my pack and lay my stuff out without having to worry about it being on the ground. And so that's all I have to say. I'm getting a tent. Yay! Okay, that's all for today. And then hopefully next time I talk to you, I'll have a tent.